to be loyal to one vendor. Like, they're not loyal to you. They still. Welcome back to my channel. So I just want to say that since my last video, I've gained like a ton of subscribers, and I just want to say thank you. Welcome. Like, my name is Kiera. What is your name? Let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you want to see. Like, just thank you for just subscribing to my channel. I am so appreciative. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. If you are a current subscriber, you know, with everything that's going on, Ms. Rona got me stressed out. So I haven't been consistent. I really had to take a break because like this Rona got me stressed. Like, I'm overworked, I'm underpaid, like I'm just tired of working, but you can't complain about working because a lot of people lost their jobs. So it's just like, I'm like stuck between like a rock and a hard place, you know, and then things outside of work. So it's just a lot. But I am back to give you guys another video. My second to last video, I received a lot of questions, but a lot of the questions were kind of repetitive. I received I saw you guys comments below, and then I also received questions in like my DMs on Instagram. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, because I do check my Instagram and I do respond to my Instagram. Straight there. But yeah, so I've seen you guys' questions. I'm here to help. Like, as you guys know, if you watched my last video about vendors and things like that, I am launching my business for the first time. So you guys can learn with me. We can grow together. We can figure this out. And in fact, my boutique launches on Friday, May 15th. It did get pushed back due to the corona, but it's okay. It's okay. I know things can't be perfect, but I still want it to be perfect, if that makes sense. That's my info. So anyway, without further ado, thank you guys for subscribing to my channel. Thank you. All right, now let's jump into the video. So I created like a list of questions that I saw was very common and very repetitive, and I wrote them down so you know that I'm not like making this up. I wrote them down, and I'm here to help you guys and answer these questions. If there's something that I did not answer, let me know in the comments below, and then we can answer it on the next video. And I do want to say, I anticipate recording a video about just shipping, because y'all, shipping is a beast when you don't know what you're doing. When you first starting out shipping, last night I was on the phone with Shopify. Well, I called Shopify at 12:30 a.m. Shopify is 24 hours. Their customer service is 24 hours. So, all right. So, one of the questions I received was, where do you find like swimsuit vendors? So honestly, I'm gonna say like a lot of the trendy vendors, they do have like a couple of swimsuits here and there. Like off the top of my head, I wrote it down because like my man go crazy, but I wrote it down like the top of my head, Simply Two, and then Red Velvet. Those are the two vendors off the top of my head, and you can find them on LA Showroom. But like I said before, a lot of like the trendy vendors that you will find on LA Showroom and Fashion Go, they will have, who is this? Oh, okay. They will have swimsuits. Like, they don't even name them swimsuits. Like, it's just weird. They trip. But once you find your vendors, you'll see what they have and what they don't have. Like, they'll throw like a pajama set in there, like here and there. Like, I know someone asked about pajamas. For my business, I'm not selling pajamas, so I'm really not looking for that. My last video about the vendors. You can find swimsuits, you can find shoes, jewelry, purses, everything, accessories, all of that. You can find that just by simply doing like a simple search, like just typing, not even typing in, because they have like an option. So you can do like women's fashions, kids fashion, men's fashion, swimwear, sleepwear, things like that. And then it's going to pull up, it's going to generate every vendor and whatever they have under that category. And if you see something that looks like you could possibly be interested, click on it and check the store. And then once you check the store, it'll give you like recommended sites just based off of that one search. So that's how I found my vendors on these two sites. So again, to answer your question, because I'm really not looking for swimwear just yet. I do want to incorporate that eventually, but just not at this moment. So again, I have Simply Two in red velvet. That's like right off the top of my head. There's plenty more, but these are the two that have like some really cute stuff. And they're affordable because remember, when you're buying wholesale, you're buying in a pack of 6. So you get 2 smalls, 2 mediums, 2 larges. Cool. Next, it's not really a question, but someone stated that they heard that this one vendor that I mentioned in my previous video that they're not shipping. So the vendor is Lovely Wholesale. I've actually bought a couple pieces from them and I didn't have a problem, but you know, to each his own. But I will say, due to this pandemic, to this Rona, to this girl that needs to just go away and go home, there has been a lot of interruptions with shipping, so I wouldn't put that towards the vendor itself. Like, I wouldn't say, oh, they have terrible shipping, oh, they're trash, blah blah blah. Because honestly, a lot of vendors are not shipping the way they used to, or they're just not shipping at all. Like for me personally, I had to cancel 2 orders because it just never shipped, and it was like going to like week 3. And I'm like, where's my stuff? Like, I launch on Friday. I just want more stuff. Like, it wasn't stuff that I was gonna put on my site on Friday, but it was stuff that I was gonna, like be like, oh, this is new. This is then just the next release. Like, just have stuff coming. And it's been 3 weeks, and it still hasn't shipped. You better run me my money. So again, like I think this is just a weird time, and then I do want to say, like, a lot of our vendors are in LA. Well, a lot of my vendors are in LA, and LA is on a shutdown right now, and there's rumors that they can possibly be shut down to July. So that is kind of hard, disheartening, and very stressful all at the same time. And then to make matters worse, like, I do have some new pieces that I ordered maybe last week. It hasn't even been a week. So it's some new pieces that I ordered last week. And it's just sitting there. Nothing happened. And I'm getting anxiety. But like, usually when you buy stuff wholesale, it like shipped in like 3 days. 2 days, 3, like, you'll get your stuff in like 3 days. Like, it's really that fast because they're a business. They know you're a business. You're trying to get this stuff, make their money, and they're trying to make their money off this wholesale order. So usually it's really fast, but just be mindful that with this pandemic, with this strange time that we have, is not going to be the same. Like, I literally had to cancel 2 or 3 orders recently, and now I still got some orders that I'm waiting on. So it's a weird time. The question that I received was, is it okay to have multiple vendors? Girl, yes. You can have multiple vendors. Like, you don't buy all your clothes from one spot. You don't buy all your undergarments just from Fenty. You don't, girl, yes, diversify your collection. Have a little this if you want to. Have a little this, have a little that. Like, it don't have to be the same. You don't have to be loyal to one vendor. Like, they're not loyal to you. They selling that pink jumpsuit that you bought to about 50 other people. Girl, no, you don't have to just, no, 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 no. Next question. How much should you start with? So this person was asking like how much inventory should you start with when you're first launching your business? So I honestly really can't answer that. It really depends on many variables, right? Variants, factors, all that little science, technology, things like that. Like if you have like a huge following and people just love you and they just love you, they're gonna buy whatever you put out. But if you're like starting from the ground up and building your company, I would just recommend going small. Like I really can't put a number on that. I'm just the only number I can say is don't buy 100 green sweaters when you just starting out. Because think about it, people don't know you, people don't know what you're about. People don't trust you. They don't know if your material is thin, if it's stretchy. Like they don't know. Like for me personally, like I'm very skeptical. So it just takes time to build that rapport with your clients, your customers, your supporters, your fan base, things of that nature, whatever you want to call them. It takes time. So you don't want to spend so much money that puts you in debt and you're not bringing that money back into your business. So just do what works best for you. Like for me, I'm starting small. My business starts on Friday. On Friday we launch, and I'm going small. And then if this certain things sell out, then I'm gonna try to get it. If LA stop tripping, I'm gonna try to get in and replenish it, things like that. But I'm starting small because I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm learning, and I'm sharing what I'm learning with you all. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna work through it, and we're gonna work through this together. Next question. Do I need a license to use Fashion Go or LA Showroom? Yes, you do. You do need a license because that's how you complete your registration process. Like you need to show your seller certificate or your reseller certificate, whatever it's called in your state. You do need to show. Um, I believe they wanted to see like your like a purchase that you've made from like a wholesale vendor, because not all wholesale vendors require like a registration or documentation that you're like a legit business. Not all of those people require that, but certain vendors do, and for these two you do need to produce those documentations. Like they'll ask for like your tax ID, things like that. I will say that your tax ID is free. It is free. That EIN number, it is free. You get it from the IRS, and they give you your number like the same day or maybe in 3 days. Like you get it super super fast. So you can produce like your EIN number. You can produce like your certificate stating that you can sell in your state. There are some vendors that don't require it, but I've come across just from my personal experience, just me. When I used vendors that didn't require documentation, it was like vendors from like overseas, like China, Asia, I don't know, but like overseas, it was in that region, that specific region, because like stuff would come back from China, and the materials would be very, very thin. Like it was super, super cheap, easy process. You just buy it and they come in like 2 months or whatever. And but when I received the product, they were very, 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 very thin, like see through. Like you would see through my shirt. And I'm not selling any of that stuff, but it just learned from me that's money that I wasted because I'm thinking, oh, it's cheap. They selling the same thing, and they don't even require all this documentation. But that's just my thought, my experience. If you want to do it, go ahead. But I just wouldn't recommend it just off of my experiences. Like I have clothes that I can't even sell, so it's literally money down the drain. Like I'm wearing these clothes in the house as pajamas because they're so sheer, so see-through. So long story short, yes, you need a business license, reseller certificate, whatever they call it. I don't know. Yes, you need it. Next question. What is a reseller's license? So a reseller's license is basically it's your business certificate. So it's basically stating that you are a business and you can collect taxes in your state, basically, because you know the government got to collect their money. So when you buy wholesale, you don't pay taxes, but the expectation is you're not paying taxes, but your customers, your clients, they're going to pay taxes on those items. Then the government is going to collect their taxes. They're going to get their money back. So that's how that works. So you need that license if you want to be like a legitimate business and you don't want the government to come after you eventually. Because, I mean, they'll let you live. Nah, I cut that out. Okay. But yes, that's what a reseller's license is. They all look different per state. I did want to mention that every process is different, because when I completed my paperwork and everything, I had to do a form where it says you assume your business name. So I'm in the state of Illinois. I'm in Chicago. So I had to buy my name, and then after I bought my name, I had to wait 6 weeks to actually register my business. And I was like, ain't nobody tell me this. They didn't say this online. Y'all got me coming up here on my lunch break every day. So yeah, I was pissed. But it's a business. People really not trying to help you. Honestly and truly, people not trying to help you. When I finally got everything in order and I had my business name, they give you a slip. So basically you can get your name and everything finalized after a certain amount of weeks or whatever. You have to come on this specific date they give you on the form. If not, you have to wait a month for your stuff to come in the mail. That's it. You either go get it on that specific date or you wait a month for all of your paperwork, all of your certificates to come in the mail. So when I went to go pick up my certificate, this old ass man gonna say, "Oh, so what you doing?" I'm like, "I'm starting a boutique." And he was like, "Oh, I thought she was really doing something. Everybody doing boutiques." And I'm like, "I'm gonna be alright. I know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing." But it's just bitch, it's a fucking Walmart and it's a Target. It's a damn Meijer and it's a Kroger. It's a McDonald's and it's a Burger King. People don't like what they like. So don't do me. Don't let, and I'm really about to go off topic or whatever, because I'm going to say, this process is hard. It's not easy. A lot of people really don't know how to help you because a lot of people don't start businesses on their own. The shit is hard. It is. It's not easy. If it was easy, you would be able to find everything on the internet, but you have to have people, it's hard. I was searching on all on YouTube, looking at stuff. I was trying to read articles, but I really didn't understand what these articles were saying. Then when you go to your state reps, they not fucking helpful. Girl, look, we gonna grow together. Cause I'm gonna grow, you gonna grow, we gonna grow together. Cause people be trying it. And then when he said that, it was just you were old. I ain't trying to be disrespectful, I'm not, but I'm just saying this was clearly an older man, and he's still a younger woman trying to start a business, and you're gonna say, "Oh, that's what you're doing? Everybody doing that. You need to be different." Don't be discouraged. It is hard, but there will be people that'll help you along the way. That's all I'm gonna say. And if you want to talk more in depth, you can just let me know in the comments below. If you don't want to let me know in the comments below, you can DM me on Instagram and I'll help you, because this shit is hard. This shit don't come with a book, especially when it comes to, don't ask me about taxes just yet, because I don't know. They may come after me next year. I don't know, because I'm doing it, but I don't know if it's right. So if you got questions about taxes, come after me in a year and we're going to see. But if you just got questions overall about your business, you can DM me on Instagram. Not a problem. My next question really goes with the question that was already answered, but it's basically, how do I apply for a license? Every state is different. Just go to your state's website, Department of Revenue or your business, whatever. I forgot. Hold on, let me look right now. Yeah, so go to your state's Department of Revenue, and then there should be some information that can help you, and then you can always call. But I know with the pandemic, everything is kind of weird right now, but just reach out to your state reps, because they won't lie to you. Some of them will help you and some of them won't, but just reach out to them. Okay. All right. And my last question for this video is, where do you find all the designer stuff? Like, where you get Louis do-rags and Louis swimsuits and all of that? So, you get it straight from China, boo. Straight from China. You can do Alibaba. I think Alibaba and AliExpress is the same thing, but I just don't recommend AliExpress because I bought AliExpress stuff. Well, I tried to buy AliExpress stuff before I even had a business, and it never came. I've heard great reviews about Alibaba, but I just don't know because I was burned from AliExpress. I don't believe that they have customer service, which is a huge red flag for me, because if you don't have customer service, then you don't care about your customers. But again, it's not about me. That's what I heard. That's what I've seen. People get like all their designer stuff from Alibaba. So if you want like designer jewelry, headbands, shirts, stuff like that, that will be your resource. That will be your number one resource. I know the stuff does take like a couple months to get here to ship from Asia. So you need to plan in advance when you anticipate launching those things, because it's going to be a delay. I do know that. And good luck with that. Alright, so that concludes this video. These are just some things you need to know about vendors and launching your business. If you have any questions that I did not answer in this video, please let me know in the comments below and we can answer it on the next video. If you want to see something different on my channel, just let me know because we can do that too. Again, thank you guys for all the love, all the support. Thank you guys for just following me and supporting me on my journey, and I hope I can do the same with you all, because clearly this is something that everybody wants to do. Be your own bosses, okay? Do it. But yeah, that completes this video. Thank you guys for watching. Oh, and don't forget, my business launches on Friday, May 15th. 2020, we launch. So just check out my business and let me know what you think. And if you see a couple of cute pieces, then don't hesitate to buy it. And I will catch you guys on the next video. Bye, y'all.